Can I take this away?
Yeah, you got it.
What up, voters?
Election day.
Welcome everybody to the Discount Podcast. It is election week. My name is
The
Dom,
Election Day Podcast. My name's Sam.
And my name is Brady.
and it has been a wild week to say the least.
Very, very crazy week. Today in particular, not to get political, it's election day.
We're just jumping. We're jumping
I feel like
right
it's
into the politics.
the biggest thing to talk about.
I mean, it is. It's pretty much the
Well, yeah, it's like
what's going on.
I mean, I don't want this to be a political channel per se, but
No, yeah.
we do have to acknowledge that some of the things we say will be seen as political, and
yes,
of course, that is the biggest event
Yeah,
going on
we'll talk about
in
that.
our nation right now.
Elephant in the room. We believe in an anarchist state. We wish we could vote for that, but we couldn't. So,
Unfortunately, that wasn't on the ballot. So
I just voted for something else. But
Yeah.
that's just how it went.
I mean, like in the write-in, I put
anarchy.
"Death to America." Like,
Yeah, I wrote anarchy, please, and I filled in my own bubble.
yeah, but you know.
Stop.
But no, seriously. I voted today. We're recording this on November 5th. So
Yeah,
waited till
I
the
voted
last
today
minute,
as well.
So
Actually, if
voted today.
just for hindsight purposes, because it might be funny, because when this is posted, we will know probably who the president is. It's
That
like
is horrifying
Ooh.
to think about.
voting closes in 7 minutes, I believe.
So yeah, they'll start pulling the last states in like 7 minutes.
Yes.
Oh, God.
So that's very scary. But like, oh well.
Oh well,
I
we'll
think that's
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
honestly, I think that's just where I want to leave the politics. I think it'd be better to just talk about something
I
else.
think that's a good lead off. I want to start today's discussion with a fun little moment I had a few days ago where we were in our lovely apartment and
As we are.
it was later in the evening, and my girlfriend, who shall not be named, and Dominic were both here, and we were watching the first episode of 2 seasons ago of The Bachelor.
And it was awesome.
And I've already seen this, being a reality nut as I am, but Dominic, seeing his reaction to all the crazy ass women who were going after this one dude, and just the stunts they pull was just like the highlight of my day, because he's like getting food and I can just see him just
Oh
like
my goodness.
mouth gaping.
I don't know. Have you seen The Bachelor?
Well, I've seen like most of the seasons.
Oh my fucking god! I couldn't believe what I was watching.
That show is phenomenal.
Have you seen Bachelor Island? What's it called? The Bachelor Island
Love
show?
Island?
No. It's a Bachelor spin-off
But they're on an island.
where they get
it's like
the
100.
iconic characters from every single season of The Bachelor, and they throw them all in there, and they have to stay in a couple to stay on the island.
Oh,
It's kind of like Love Island.
The Bachelor Royale.
Bachelor-
They drop
yeah.
100 people on an island.
They got their parachutes.
Yeah.
I'm being dead
And then they
serious.
like
though. I don't know what it's
mine
called.
and build and shoot each other with scars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of that.
They get the Thanos gauntlet, and they can
Yeah,
like,
the
beat the shit out of
Bachelor-
each other.
yeah, the
Did they
Bachelor
have,
is to get the scar.
Did they have the Ariana Grande skin out yet?
Yeah, they get
Okay.
the 6 Bachelor stones.
No, but I have actually heard of that.
Yeah, I don't
Bits-
remember
bits-
what it's
bits
called.
aside.
Anyways, I think it's so funny because we were out here watching it for a while. Mind you, we only made it about halfway through that episode.
Well, because
It's like 3 hours long.
Brady was in his room at this point because I just got back from
Yeah.
show concert type thing.
Yeah.
And I just got back from it, and Brady was in his room, and I was like, you know what, I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna go to bed. And then like it was too interesting to just like go to bed at that point. So I was just
Right.
like, you know what,
I'm gonna stay up a
gonna
little
stay
longer.
up a little longer. And then I was hooked. I could not look away from
We'll
it.
have to continue at some point.
My parents have watched every single season of The Bachelor since the year it started. So I've always kind of just
Wow.
filled in on Bachelor knowledge. Bachelor in Paradise, that's what it's called.
Oh, you're totally right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So I
Crazy.
I had started watching it because I'd watched that season specifically for the first time because my mom had come home from work, and instead of doing a March Madness tournament bracket, her office had done a Bachelorette and
so
Bachelorette bracket to see which woman
They're
was going to make it to
gambling.
the end. Yes, they were.
Real, so real.
Like the final pot was like $500.
I
Or
got
something
20
like
on Michelle.
that. No, genuinely, it was a good time.
One of my
I hope the mic can't pick it. I didn't mean to cut you off. I hope the mic can't pick up me chewing sweet tarts as loud as
well, I
possible.
mean, like it's kind of funny. I was gonna say one of my favorite Bachelor parodies is The Hunk. It's a Nathan For You episode.
Oh yeah.
That shit is so funny.
What happens?
We watched it together.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
we are
sorry,
recording
sorry.
an audio
I
podcast.
forget. I forget that there's
People out there who
a million
weren't there.
people out there who listen to this.
We just hit 1 million the other week.
We did hit 1 million. We made a 1 million cake.
Yeah.
And then we put a.
It was huge.
We put 1 million sprinkles on it.
One for each person.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we lit it on
All
fire.
jokes aside, we're about to hit, I think, 45.
Yeah,
Holy
we're
shit,
close.
45.
So that's a good.
I mean, it's 45, but still, like, for starting a channel, I'm pretty excited.
I do want to explain that Nathan For You episode.
Yes.
Basically, what Nathan does. Actually, I should explain the show just really quickly. Nathan For You is a reality show, but it's a different kind of reality because Nathan Fielder is a comedian, and his whole thing is that he's doing a parody of reality while making a reality show. It's got layers to it. But for every episode, what he does is he does 2 bits an episode, and a bit is usually he finds a failing business, gives them a really shitty idea, gaslights them to do it, and then just records what happens with his camera crew. And very unscripted. He's very scripted because he like plans his bits out very methodically. But the real stuff, like it's real what he does to the businesses. And
I think the most popular. I don't mean to cut you off. I think the
worries.
most popular example that like went on national television was Dumb Starbucks.
Yeah, dumb Starbucks.
Because it was on the news where he
Yeah.
took a Starbucks and he took a coffee shop, and to get around the whole copyright to do parody law, he
Yeah.
just called it Dumb Starbucks.
And,
it was a very big thing.
things unfolded. I think if you're interested in the show, you should start with that episode, and then it's like season 2, episode 5 or something. Dumb Starbucks. Anyway, he's an episode called The Hunk, and it's different because he's not parodying a business. He just wanted to parody The Bachelor for an episode. So he went onto Craigslist, hired a host, spent a bunch of money in getting a mansion, and then hired a bunch of. I think that picked it out. And then he hired a bunch of just like people who wanted to be on it, and he called it The Hunk, and then he was the man. And it is really awkward and really funny, and it reminded me of that.
I think it shows his awkwardness and like just the layers of irony that Nathan For You is, because we were watching it with a friend. I won't say his name, but you just had it on, and he was like, "Is this real? Like,
Yeah.
is this supposed to be ironic?" And we were like, I think we just went. We were like, no. We were
No,
just like
it's
trying
real,
to
yeah.
pretend it was actual reality TV.
Anyway,
Any Friends heads out there? Any Chandler fiends?
any Ross fanboys?
Speaking of which, I forgot David Schwimmer was the giraffe in Madagascar. Mm-hmm. And
Who?
today, David Schwimmer, the guy who plays Ross.
Oh.
And today I saw this meme about.
He passed, didn't he?
Actually, I can't. I'm not
Yeah,
going to say that because it's a political.
Kidney
thing,
failure,
but-
correct?
Submarine accident.
Oh, it imploded. That's right. He
Subnautica?
was on there with.
Subnautica.
He was on there with.
Speaking of Subnautica, sorry, I thought I would segue. But
Speaking of Subnautica, we did record a Subnautica.
Yeah, we have a Subnautica series coming out.
It'll come out eventually.
And between the next week and 5 years, you will see the Subnautica video.
Yes, I mean, really, any time in between there,
It could fall. It's not that long of a wait, I don't think.
5 years.
Yeah. I'm on No Shave November. Can you
on a
tell?
real, I am doing No Shave November. Can you tell?
Are you actually both doing it?
No.
I
I have a
am.
reason why.
You have it shaved.
I have
you
a-
have it shaved.
Yeah, I haven't shaved since November. So.
I have a reason why, though, and we could segue, but that's like a longer story.
No, what is it? You've already gone too far.
I didn't shave because I was acting in a short film today, and in the film...
Oh, Mr. Actor.
Yeah, I play a guy down on his luck, so he picks up a flyer, and it
Okay,
turns
Adam
out the
Sandler.
flyer is for a robbery, and I go to the mob boss, and the mob boss is like giving me a job interview. I have air quotes over job interview, and because at the end of the scene, my character proves that he is completely incompetent, and then I get shot in the face.
Oh.
Yeah,
You died.
it was awesome.
Damn.
It was great.
Are they gonna put like effects over the gun, make it shoot?
The gun's not shown because we didn't have a gun prop, so
Oh.
I'm not editing
CGI it.
Yeah, they're gonna fix it in post, but I had a lot of fun. There's a part where I have to like swan dive onto concrete And I put my all into that swan dive. I fucked up my elbow. I wonder if you can see. You can kind of see the skin
I can
that
see,
rubbed
like,
off.
it's red.
So that was fun.
I respect the commitment.
Dude,
Yeah.
Speaking of fucked up elbows, I have a. I'm sorry, this is a nice segue, but I have a story about the other night. I was in bed. It was the night after Halloween, and I got up to go to the bathroom at like, I don't know, 3, 4, and I don't know what it was, but for whatever reason, I stood up and then immediately like lost control of like my entire body and smacked like elbow and rib first onto my nightstand, and an unnamed girlfriend is laying there and she's still asleep, and I'm on the floor like. Oh man!
Yeah,
And then
little birds chirping around your
yeah,
head.
I get back up in bed and I tap her on the shoulder and I go, I fell. And then I fall back asleep.
Help me.
Help me!
I can't get up.
You need life alert.
I do.
You need like a little red button in your pocket, and we should put a siren in me and Dom's room so you could click it and it goes.
It's like the opening of Wallace and Gromit. It's
That'd be so funny.
Me and Brady just sprint out.
Yes, we slide down our firefighter poles to get to you.
oh my
We put the
god.
the poles would have to go like
It'd be completely
across the ceiling. We have to like monkey bar to Sam's
it'd be
room.
completely impractical because we live in a one-story building. But oh well.
You know, I think it'd be cool though.
I think it'd be a fun little kit. We should install that. I'll buy some poles.
Really?
You
Yeah, I'll
find
go
me on
Home
the
Depot.
floor for the 13th time this week, and I'm just.
We would help you.
We'd be
What's
like
up?
Batman. and
We would
Robin.
help you.
Well, if you're Batman and Robin, who am I?
Batgirl.
Yeah.
Is that because I have boobs?
I think
is that a
I-
boob joke?
Yeah. That you got nice tits. Bro,
Nux.
Knuckles.
Sorry.
I think I would be Batgirl.
You think you'd be Batgirl? Then Sam's Robin.
So you're.
Why are you Batman?
Yeah. How come you're just taking Batman?
Because I'm literally him.
You're right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but I'm literally Patrick Bateman, so beat that.
You're right. Also, to clarify for the audience, I did not make the Batgirl joke because of Sam's boobs. It was just the first Batman character. That
But you
came
did
I
to
know,
make
I'm
the
sorry, I just
Batgirl
wanted to be
joke
funny.
against me because.
Because I'm sexist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we hate you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very true.
I mean, I appreciate you even inviting me on. There's a lot of animosity. whenever
Yeah,
we
I
record
mean,
these.
Yeah.
we thought about keeping you off this week, but it just didn't seem right since we've done all of them together.
I mean,
So,
I showed up at the same time you guys showed up, and I was like, "Hey guys," and you're like, "Oh, I guess we have to."
Dom.
It's kind of the vibe that I got, at least.
Yeah, it was just like, okay.
This
Okay. Yeah.
guy.
No, I totally get it.
Who are we making fun of again? I'm lost.
Me,
Oh, okay.
because you hate me.
Yeah, I
Yes,
despise
yeah,
you.
Yeah.
In fact, if I had the opportunity to, I would put you in a plastic bag, put you in a trunk of a car, drive 100 miles, and just dump you off. And you
If
figure
I
out where you go.
had the
I would really like
opportunity, I'd recreate the lighthouse seagull scene with you.
Is it weird that like that's making me a little flustered?
You'd be
Is
honored
it
to be
weird
the
that I like
seagull, huh?
that?
Yeah, I think I kind of like yeah.
Once again, literally me. I'm Robert Pattinson. So
Okay, 2 Robert Pattinson moments. I think it's
if
pretty
you're-
much
if you're
proven.
Robert, can I be
you're Willem Dafoe.
William Dafoe?
Okay.
And you're the seagull.
You're the seagull.
Okay,
You're
yeah.
the, you're the
Of
mermaid.
course, of course.
Or
No,
you're the
he's the
mermaid
light.
that-
Can I be the siren?
He's the light.
Oh, I am the
Ooh,
light.
You could be the light and the mermaid, so me and Sam both get to fuck you.
Okay, yeah. Okay, brofist.
Bro fist.
Oh,
I'm going to do a quick intermission. I prepared a guitar solo for this podcast, and here it is now.
Damn, Daniel.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the guitar solo.
What do you want me to put in there? Like, I don't, just like,
Random solo that is non-copyrighted that you can find on
I'll
YouTube.
put something. I will put the most fucking hilarious
It's gonna be like
audio bit on that.
it's gonna be like the YouTube tour review whistle. It's like
You just put random bullshit there.
I'll put something.
Anyway, I hope you guys like the guitar solo.
You put a lot of work into that.
Thank you. I just wanted to do, sound a little bit special for vote week,
Yeah, just our election special, huh?
election week. I don't want to talk about the election again, but
We're not. Oh wait, yeah. Do you have something to say?
no.
Well, it feels
I
like
have
you were going
plenty
to
to
say.
say, but it's not going on the
Like, I have
podcast.
plenty to say too, but I don't want to put it on the internet.
I just hope I hope you all went to the Pokemon Go to the polls.
Pokemon Go.
It's a little
Actually,
too late now because it's Tuesday. It's gonna be Thursday.
I
when
was
this
just
goes
gonna
up.
say go vote, but it's
Again, it's gonna be November 7th.
2
When
days
this-
too late. So.
If you didn't vote, then I don't want to hear your opinion on
Yeah.
it.
Actually, I want to be honest though. Our age range is the least likely to vote. Period. All of my friends I've been talking to.
What, 30-year-olds?
30-year-olds? No, 40.
18 to 24.
No, we're 40.
Our age range? Like 50 seniors?
50 plus. Yeah.
Okay.
All of my friends who I've been talking to, and just like Instagram stories, a lot of people in our age group have been voting. Which
Well,
makes me
yeah,
very happy.
they were very adamant about young people voting this year.
And we need to.
I think that this
I agree.
election is just getting a lot of people to go to the polls.
I agree.
Without saying my opinion on it, because it's just a little too early for that.
If who we want wins, then you'll never know.
You never know.
Yeah, you'll never know who
We'll
you
never
voted
say
for.
anything about it.
Because we didn't vote for anyone, we voted for an anarchy state.
Exactly.
So-
So you guys will
You
never
guys
know.
voted for Anarchy State?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wrote anarchy, please.
I just kind of like put big X's over my
I took
ballot.
my pocket knife and carved into
I
the ballot.
actually did a write-in,
Yeah, who was it? Shaq.
Golden Freddy.
Oh, good pick, good pick.
I did Purple Guy.
Holy shit!
my God.
William Afton?
Yes, I did William Afton
Is
for
it
president.
Too late to say it. It's Springtrap.
Same guy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I use his dead name. I kind of feel bad.
I know. It's okay, it's okay, it's
Springtrap.
Because he's running.
Whew, I actually feel bad about that.
It's okay. Look, we all fuck it up sometimes. It's a hard thing to understand.
Hey, we don't worry about dead names in this day and age. I'm sorry, disregard me.
Yeah, true, brother.
Amen.
Amen. You have a cute little cup there, Brady.
I do. My girlfriend bought me a little corgi Christmas cup,
What are you drinking out of it?
hot chocolate, because it's my therapy drink. Because I'm
Brady
really
before
stressed
this was like, I have to get a hot drink, and he got a thing of Nesquik, heated up some milk
Some
in the
milkage?
microwave.
out. Yeah,
Dude,
it's
I might
delicious.
do that after the pod.
It's my calming drink.
Fuck, don't tempt me, man. I'm doing dairy-free this week.
Yeah, you did gluten last week, correct?
Fuck, I am so close to...
How'd you feel
You wanna talk about-
after gluten, though?
So, you want to know what's funny? Yeah, I did gluten-free last week, and then dairy this week. 'Cause
Can I-
just want to figure... Yeah.
Sorry, I hate to interrupt.
No.
Do you want to explain why you did those weeks really quick?
Oh, yeah. I just did those weeks because I've been having just weird stomach issues lately. So I just wanted to kind of rule out anything that it could have been.
Who's the shitler?
I am the
You're the
shitler.
shitler, yeah.
I am the shitler. The chronic shitler.
It's hilarious.
The gluten-free week was actually pretty nice. It was just fun doing something different because, excuse me, sorry, I just eat like shit. It actually did help. I will say, now that I've gone back to gluten, I do notice a negative difference.
Interesting,
Which is very interesting.
What do you have to do to get test for either
don't
like
know.
you don't know?
I don't know.
You got to go to the stomach man. He'll cut you open and look
The
at that.
dairy-free is just making me want to violently
Can't you get like
commit unalive.
get oat milk or skim milk?
It's just
Isn't
not
that
the
how that works?
same, you know. It's just not the same. What do you guys do like vegan? Would you try it?
I've done it before for about 2 months.
2 months? Are you being
It
serious?
was in 8th grade.
Like actually?
Yeah, dead serious.
How was it?
It's fine.
Like I've said, I don't know. Like a lot of my diet is dairy and meat based, so I could probably do like pescatarian or vegetarian. But I
could
don't
do
think I could
vegetarian.
do vegan.
Vegan would be tough.
Yeah.
I really have respect for
to be honest,
vegans.
I was
my
wrong.
sister's been vegan.
I wasn't
Really?
vegan.
for a few years. Yeah.
Damn.
I remember that.
Good for her.
I was vegetarian. I wasn't vegan. I was still eating like some
Cheez-Its.
cheese and crackers. Crackers.
Hey,
Crack. Crackers.
Crack pipe.
I mean, you can still smoke crack. It's vegan.
Yeah,
it's vegan.
I don't think that hurts any animals. Well,
Crack.
unless if you're
Unless if you're giving
like
the crack
loony, yeah.
to the animal. But crack is vegan. What were you saying?
I don't remember what was.
You
what
were
we
going.
talking
You were
about?
about to make a
I was.
point.
I was going to make a point, but don't matter.
Ah, hell, we're professional. I
Yeah.
don't remember either.
I will say I'm very excited about our upcoming upload special, where you watch us play strip poker for 3 hours.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a live stream.
It was a live stream.
It was a live stream. We're just converting it.
So
Yes.
for the audio listeners, I was sitting in the cuck chair, and Sam and Dominic were taking off their clothes, and I was throwing pennies at them.
Yeah, just thunk, thunk, thunk.
And they hit the floor. You're still pretty bruised. Both of you are pretty bruised from that.
I got fucked up.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
after
I hit
I
you-
lost a
Dude,
couple
I have
rounds.
a
hit you
welt
in
on
the
my left hip.
Yeah.
It's hurting.
After I lost a couple rounds, I was just like welts all over my body after, I lost.
I
couple
was having
straight
fun
poker
though.
rounds.
It was a very good experience.
I'm
for
glad.
me.
Was it fun to watch?
Yeah.
That's good.
Really fun to watch.
I'm glad to hear it.
You two are like you two are naturals.
Oh, thanks, man. I
Thank you.
really try my best.
Um,
It's my strong suit.
I went to Barnes and Noble today. I said this like
Okay, nerd.
nerd. I already talked about well, I guess that video might not come out later. I did a little bit of a tangent on the Criterion Collection in a Subnautica video that won't come out for a little bit, but
You can do it again.
I was just gonna say, I'll save what I'll just make it short. Criterion Collection is a collection that this company does, and they redistribute movies that they think are like the greatest movies ever made. It's very, very hard to get into the Criterion Collection, but the cool thing is when they distribute movies, they load them with special features. They're director approved. They're very, very nice physical media. They do a sale because Criterion movies are very expensive. They're like $40 for a movie, but they do a sale twice a year where they're half off. So I've been buying them. It's going on right now. And I already said the movies that I bought earlier this week on that Subnautica episode. But what I will say is today I found Parasite and a movie called Stalker.
Parasite is so good.
I was hoping to talk about Parasite a little bit.
Parasite is awesome.
Parasite is fantastic. You guys should watch it if you haven't seen it. But I think everybody and their mother has.
It's so good. I don't know. I feel
It's
like
a very good movie.
it's so good.
It's fire. I think it's just straight heat all the way through.
Yeah, I there's nothing. I can't really say too much about it. It's been a little bit since I watched it. No, we watched it when we moved in, right?
Did we? I thought we watched it. I thought we all watched it before we moved in. I don't know. Sam, do you remember if we watched Parasite while we were living here?
Because I know I've watched it with Sam before.
Yeah,
Well,
I remember
I've
that
only
I've
seen it
with
one
you.
time, but I think that was last year.
I think that was last year too. I don't think we've watched
We
it.
gotta watch that
in our
shit.
new
We gotta watch
place.
your fucking DVD you just bought.
We gotta
Yeah,
watch
I bought a lot of good ones too.
other, not one that you got, but we gotta watch the Elephant Man here pretty soon.
Oh yeah,
Sam
true.
got me Elephant Man Gone Criterion for my birthday, which is fucking awesome. I am so excited. David Lynch, one of the Lynch movies I haven't seen either, which is very exciting.
We watched a banger of a movie last night.
We did watch a banger.
Shrek 2.
Oh man!
Shrek 2's fire.
If you want examples on how to soundtrack a movie, watch
Shrek,
Shrek 2.
yeah, Shrek 2.
Shrek 2 is just, it's efficient. It's 90 minutes, yet it doesn't feel quick. I mean, it's a quick movie.
It's a very quick
But it
movie.
also feels like it has substance to it. It's not just like 90
It
minutes.
doesn't
of
feel like
nothing.
it comes and goes, but it also doesn't feel like I'm like waiting for the end.
It has its place, and
Right.
it paces itself very nicely.
I think it's awesome because like Puss in Boots, my favorite Shrek character, is in it. He makes his appearance in that movie, and also,
legend.
of course, we can't forget, Donkey does turn into a horse.
He does turn into a horse. He does a funny neigh.
He makes me laugh. He makes me laugh my ass off. Oh, that shit is so funny.
Sam had a funny thing he said last night of, I'm glad, I can't remember what you said specifically, but you were like, I'm glad this is what adulthood is, of just like, instead of having intelligent conversations, Brady just going,
Oh yeah,
I'm excited for
I said,
Donkey
I
to turn into a horse.
I thought growing up would be us having more sophisticated conversations, but instead it's Brady losing his fucking mind when Donkey turns into a horse.
Brady was literally in tears over Donkey turning into a
I was
horse.
quite literally crying. I couldn't breathe. I had a grin ear to ear. I thought that shit is so funny.
What does he say? He's like, we drink a funny potion and now we're sexy.
I just remembered we're not using a boom anymore, so I can actually sit back. I was like
you-
leaning towards a
Do whatever you
boom,
want.
but
Wait, that means I can sit on the couch.
yeah,
It doesn't even matter.
we're using lavs now. I'm like sitting all the way up. I can actually just relax.
Laughter's good.
Ooh.
Yeah. If we sound a little different, we didn't even bring that up. We bought lavs. We have a new microphone system. It's just more convenient for us because the shotgun that we were using was backfiring on us, and we were getting like buckshot in our arms.
Yeah. Wait, the shotgun.
Yeah, because we were using a shotgun to record.
Well, we were
Yeah,
using.
well, that was the problem. We had the wrong bullet types.
Yeah, we needed
Yeah.
rock salt, but we kept using slugs. So
And it just hurt too. I did not like getting hit with those.
yeah, I still got a hole in my arm. Do you see
Yeah, I got a fucking big gash in my leg
Because
too.
it barely grazed you. It hit Sam through the hand. Sam has a hole in his hand. He does this funny thing when he wakes up, and he'll like put it up to his eye and be like,
I'm like the dude in Pan's Labyrinth. I'm like,
"Yeah, exactly." One morning,
Or
Sam.
Deadpool.
Yeah. He goes,
You're so right. I forgot about that.
The favorite thing that Sam did with the bullet hole hand. Sorry, I hate to interrupt. He drew a triangle on the back of his hand, and he went, "I'm Bill Cipher. I'm Bill Cipher."
Oh, Gravity
When he
Falls
put it
reference.
up to his eye.
Hey, I see you.
Yeah.
You a Falls
I
head?
drew a
Yeah.
little tower in my hand, and it was the Eye of Sauron.
Ooh, yeah, that one was a cool
Okay,
one too.
a little Lord of the Rings reference too.
Yeah, man.
Okay, this is the podcast of references
For
today.
the nerds.
This is for the nerds and geeks out there.
I did see the Book of Bill at Barnes and Noble today.
Yeah, they actually are. Every
The Book of Bill,
Yeah, I saw that at Barnes
like
and
Bill
Noble.
Cosby.
It's crazy. Dude, the cover is him peeking over the edge of a bed. It is crazy.
The cover is just a blurry vision of a bed. It's just
Oh my.
I don't know if you can say that. I take it back. guys, I'm sorry.
no, leave that in.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I should have
Dead,
said like
right?
Bill Cosby. That was my fault. I thought that.
Bill Cosby's dead, correct?
Bill Cosby?
Yeah.
No,
I think that he's
He's just in
alive.
jail.
Oh, O.J. Simpson is,
O.J. Simpson
is the
died.
one who died.
Fuck.
Speaking of Bill Cosby, with all the incredible pulls I do get out of blind bags when I go to our local record shop and CD, like our music shop. One time I did get a CD, and I have it here, I believe. It's the best jokes of Bill Cosby. It's from like the 90s.
Are you being serious?
Actually, I
Dead
remember
ass.
when Sam showed me that.
And I was like, look what I got. That plays on
Do you ever pop that in the car? And
No.
How?
I should have it in my car just as like it's there, so people, if they see it, they're like, "Why do you have a Bill Cosby
You
CD?"
should.
You
tell
should-
him, what were
You should give that to me, so when I start going on dates, I can just like when I pick them up, I just put it in and I just say nothing about it.
You should-
I'm
you
just
should,
driving with the Bill Cosby CD
Every time he
going.
makes a joke, you should just laugh as hard as you can.
Slap my
You
knee.
should howl, slap your knee, and then be like, "You ever heard of Rohypnol?"
Yeah. Oh my god. You should turn to your date and be like, "Don't you think this Bill Cosby guy is just hoot?"
That's a perfect title for this podcast. It's a discount podcast, Election Day and Bill Cosby.
Crazy. I think that could be a fun title.
The thumbnail
We might
is
get like
just
shadow banned if we put Bill Cosby in the title.
the thumbnail is Bill Cosby at the polling booth.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh my
actually,
god! Favorite comedian right there.
who is your favorite comedian?
I was just about to ask the same thing.
Rufus.
My favorite comedian is probably Tom Segura. He's pretty funny.
I can't remember who that is.
Remind me, yeah.
He I don't know.
What is he known for?
It's not really. I don't know. He does a lot of stuff, but he
I'm looking him up.
the first joke that I heard of his that I thought was really funny was how he talked about once he got a little wealthier because he is a pretty high end comedian.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about how one of his neighbors in his neighborhood was Ted Cruz and how fucking weird he was,
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
I don't know why I
I've seen that bit.
chose chose a picture of him
You chose a picture of him like sweating bullets.
with his wife.
When you look him up, the first YouTube video that pops up, the title on it says the worst name for a strip club ever.
He's the guy who is with the other guy.
Bert
Yes,
Bert and Ernie.
Bert.
Kreischer. Fun fact: I think Bert Kreischer is like one of the most unfunny people I've ever.
You think so?
seen, though.
The Kool-Aid bit is
He has-
pretty funny.
He has like one joke, and it's not even that funny.
I need to see a picture. Of
what's
Bill
the
Cosby.
joke?
I need to know who he is.
It's like he had that one really popular joke that blew him up, where he was like, it was like the Russian class trip where he was the machine or whatever.
Oh, I know who that is.
And then he's never made anything of value ever again.
I'm kind of with Sam on that one. I think that's maybe the only bit that makes me laugh. I think he's humorous though. I don't think
Maybe
he's,
like hot take. Like I think he's humorous. I just don't think he's like that great of a comedian.
I agree. I think The Machine is a really funny story though.
I think it's a good story, but you know, people reference it so much that they made a movie off of it.
I was just gonna say they did not need to make a movie off of that shit.
Yeah.
Off of his joke?
Yeah, off
Yes.
of the bit. They made
What?
a feature film about it.
Wow.
And I think he stars in it too.
Yeah. But
Wow.
as an adult,
Holy
which kind of
shit.
like defeats the purpose because he was a student
Yeah.
for the joke.
It would have been funnier
That isn't-
if they casted
that's
someone
odd.
to play the younger version of him, but
It's like my favorite. No one asked, but my favorite comedian is.
I was gonna ask you.
My favorite comedian is Sal Volcano from Impractical Jokers. That counts.
I'd say so.
He is a comedian.
He's an impractically.
He's an Impractical Joker.
Least favorite comedian.
Ooh.
I have a really hot take.
Or okay, what's
Can I
your
say
hot
my
take?
favorite comedian before we get to these?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
sorry,
sorry.
go ahead.
I like Jason Bateman. I think he's hilarious.
Patrick Bateman.
Yeah,
Jason
Patrick
Bateman does have a very like dry sense of humor.
I respect his dry humor so fucking much. I wish I could be the dry humor god like him, but
He is pretty funny.
also he's just a great actor and he made Ozark and he's a Radiohead fan. So
Shout out to Radiohead.
anyway, least favorite comedians. What were you gonna say, Dom?
Yeah, what's your hot take?
You can say it. This is a safe space.
I'm not gonna say he's my least favorite. Actually, that was a bad lead-in because he's not my least favorite at all. I do think he's funny sometimes, but he's the most hot and cold comedian for me, and it's Theo Vaughn.
Okay, I can understand that.
I either think he's the funniest motherfucker ever, or I'm like stone-faced.
It's like it hits sometimes, and then sometimes I'm like, okay.
Thea Vaughn, yeah.
I think, God, Matt Rife might be my least favorite because I'm sorry, he gained a following because
Matt
he was
Rife.
hot.
What's he known for? Oh,
You know exactly
I know
who
who.
I'm
He's
talking
the
about.
guy. He's the comedian who. He's like really big into like crowd work, and he just like
Yeah.
points out people in the crowd.
Yeah, but he doesn't do it good. He's like,
No.
oh, I'm hot, and this person did that. Oh, what the fuck? That's funny.
I'm hot, and I'm
Like
a
some people
comedian.
do crowd work really well. Like there's this one guy, I can't remember his name, but he does it really well. And I just think Matt Rife is like insanely unfunny.
I do agree with
I'm
you.
trying to think of a comedian.
And like it takes a lot to be a comedian and be funny consistently. So I'm not gonna like shit on anyone as like I don't want to shit on anyone because that is like a hard profession.
Yes, I looked up Matt Rife, and there's a Reddit r/Reddit. Matt Rife is so fucking stupid.
That's fine.
Yeah, I just can't with him.
Does James Corden count?
Yeah, I'll count.
Oh, James Corden.
I don't think he's. Very
Well, now we're
funny.
getting on the like late night host.
Yeah.
So now I have to throw
Going
my
your Jimmy Fallon
I'm throwing
route.
Jimmy Fallon out there because he fucking was mean to the Rizzler.
He wasn't mean to the Rizzler.
Why was he mean to the Rizzler?
I don't know. He was
He's
like,
just I don't know.
I have a theory. I think it's just because he was a kid and he was like, "Oh, it's a fucking kid who's popular, and I'm just gonna be mean."
Well,
But-
okay. Do I think? No, this is a personal opinion, but do I think that it was a little crazy, maybe having a kid that young on a
Yes.
talk show? Yes.
But I mean, look at Ellen.
Well, yes, but
Another.
I'm just saying,
another
when,
bad
like
one.
kids having that amount of popularity, it can be
bad.
kind of a tightrope to walk.
Harmful.
And harmful. But I will say, how are you going to bring a kid onto your talk show and then be mean to him?
I will say
He's a sweet boy.
He didn't do anything.
He didn't do anything.
he didn't do anything. He also wasn't alone. He was with his dad and his older brother.
Can
It
you?
was
Can
the
I?
three of
Can I
them.
say something?
Yeah.
I'm about to blow your mind.
That's not
He's not related to them whatsoever.
at all.
Isn't?
No.
What the fuck?
There is there is no familiar
No,
relation.
they're different. They blew up separately and then they did collapse together.
That is so interesting. So he's
found
just
that
a
out the
different-
other week.
He's like a different being.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
no,
so.
There's an
Rizzler is
interview.
like a god in
There's an interview
himself.
with Big Justice. Big Justice is the kid, right?
Think so.
It's Big Justice and AJ. And AJ's the dad. There's an interview with Big Justice, and he's like, I saw a clip of the Rizzler, and I just thought he was so funny. And I said, Daddy, I want to meet this kid. And then he met the Rizzler.
Did you guys hear the rap they did?
Yeah, it's fire.
Dude, the Rizzlers got like flow.
They're
Like,
the
no shit.
they're the Costco guys, correct?
Big
They are,
Justice
yeah.
and AJ. Yeah, they're the Costco guys.
Yeah.
Well, and Jimmy Fallon was way ruder to Big Justice and AJ. Their whole thing is they do a bit where they like, boom, and so they're like eating stuff on Jimmy Fallon's show. I'm pretty sure.
They ate like a Twizzler.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm gonna give this a boom, and then Jimmy Fallon's like, okay. Okay.
That's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
But he's not doing that. He's more like trying to get them to stop talking because he's cutting them off while they're doing it. And he's like, okay.
That's Jimmy Fallon's biggest problem, and he's aware of it, and he's been doing it for years. He just will either laugh in someone's face and cut them off, or just cut them off completely.
Well,
And
and
it's
that's
so
like
weird.
something you're not supposed to do as an interviewer.
Yeah.
And so it kind of like irks me. Like,
Because
I don't
I
think
know
it's
Jimmy
human
Kimmel had
emotion.
the Man Show, but I still prefer to watch him over Jimmy Fallon.
yeah,
Who?
Jimmy Kimmel.
I love Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel's a nice guy.
Hey, Jimmy Kimmel,
He's
I
cool.
ate my
There's no like
children's
David
Halloween
Letterman
candy.
or what's the one guy you showed me? The like Irish guy.
There's two. Okay, I can get on my tangent. There's two talk show hosts I fucking love. I think you're talking about Craig Ferguson.
Yeah.
Craig Ferguson is fucking hilarious, and I think he's genius because every talk show functions the same. Where before the people come out, they stage the entire talk just so it fits within time. They all have their questions pre-planned. They all go through the conversation once before the cameras start rolling, so they know what they're doing. Craig Ferguson, at the beginning of every single interview, you could see him have note cards in his hands. And those note cards are the pre-made questions and interview. He rips them up, throws them behind him, and just has a conversation completely
That's
unscripted.
cool.
So I really like Craig Ferguson for that.
That's why I like Eric Andre.
Yeah, he's awesome too.
It's just Eric Andre gets people on and just harasses them.
You guys ever seen the Loiter Squad clip where it's Tyler and he's interviewing himself and he's like, I'm an eagle.
No, I don't think I
That
have.
shit's so funny.
Loiter Squad.
For those who don't know, Loiter Squad was a lot of the Odd Future group, and they did like comedy bits for TV. And there's just one bit that's pretty popular where Tyler the Creator is like doing a talk show host with himself, and he's wearing like a blonde wig and a pink sweater, and he's like, "I'm an eagle."
Wait, I think I have seen that.
Yeah,
Building off Tyler, Tyler and Eric Andre. Tyler went on the Eric Andre show, and he's the one guest ever on that show who I don't know if he knew Eric Andre. I would not be
He
surprised
knew
if
who
he
Oh,
knew
they
Eric
knew,
Andre.
yeah.
But
They know each other.
it's just so funny that he just like actually he doesn't just match his crazy.
He stole the
goes-
show.
He does. He goes like way harder than Eric does in that fucking episode.
He
and it
just
is-
starts crying.
He does.
There's also another guy on the Eric Andre show. I can't remember his name, but Eric Andre is like doing a bit, and he just sits there for a second, and he's just like, and he stands up, and he goes to walk out, and he turns back, and he slams the desk, and he goes, "Doof, you need a new desk," and then he just leaves,
I don't know
entirely
who-
unprompted.
I have no idea who that was, but I know exactly what clip you're talking about.
I used to watch that religiously.
Actually, is he doing a new season of his show?
I don't know what that he's up to.
It's not really the same though. His old seasons are kind of like really, really fucking good.
Hannibal left, and I was.
Ever since Hannibal left, it's well.
He's
Lakeith,
back.
I
Was
like
it Hannibal
Lakeith.
Buress?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah,
I think
he is
Lakeith
very
was.
funny.
I'm biased because Lakeith is one of my favorite actors.
Lakeith Stanfield's so funny.
Yeah, he's awesome, but it's not the same as Hannibal. Dom just hit me with a hammer. I'm not even fucking kidding, dude. That hurt.
Donk donk.
I'm sorry. I was just fucking around.
I'm kidding, Dom. Didn't.
Yeah. So, anyways, now that Brady's head is caved in and Dom's going to jail, and dude, why just? I'm not even gonna say it.
What?
They won't understand.
What?
You're deep-pantsing Demetrius.
I have a fuggler in my hands. A fuggler, for those who don't know, is just a little.
It's like an ugly doll with human teeth.
Because his teeth feel funny, so I'm just like putting my hand in his
Yeah,
mouth.
but you're taking his underwear off, like his little buttholes out.
I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to.
He's just a child doll.
Stop. You're taking this in a way that I don't mean to. It's just like nice textile feel.
You took his underwear off.
No, I didn't. I didn't. Can we talk about Friends again?
Sure, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
You brought it up.
I like it.
Yeah, Friends is good. Me and Dom started watching the early seasons of Friends because I've seen it, but Dom has not yet up to a certain point. Like he's seen season 8 and beyond or something like that with a couple episodes scattered throughout. And the current episode we're on was the one where Chandler starts smoking again, right?
Yes.
And
He starts chain
we're
smoking.
very early, and he's like chain smoking, and I don't know. How'd you feel about that, Tom? Did you like that episode?
I did like that episode.
Why?
I don't know.
Tom, this
Sorry,
is really,
I'm
you
joking.
picked this topic. Like I need something more. This is like interviewing my brother.
No, I love Friends. I think the characters are very fun. I think a lot of people are turned off by the laugh track, but I think the laugh track kind of adds to it in a way.
Well, like I was telling Dominic the other day, should I say the disturbing thing I said to you?
Yeah, it kind
You
of
piqued my interest.
it kind of fucked me up.
I was talking to Dom, and I was like, funny thing about this is the people you're laughing are probably all dead now.
Oh yeah.
I don't like
Absolutely.
thinking about it that way.
Did you tell him? Did you tell him why?
Well, you can go ahead.
Did he tell you why?
No.
Oh, laugh tracks were all recorded in like the 20s.
Is this true?
Yes, 100% true. No one has re-recorded a laugh track since then because there's no point.
Yeah, they had live audiences, obviously, because it was a sitcom.
Holy
but
shit.
They had pre-recorded laugh tracks because
That is so haunting.
it fits better
Yeah.
for the actual show.
I don't like thinking
That's
about
why
it that way.
you can look up like laugh track sound effects on YouTube, and they're the same in every TV show. If you start paying attention to it, they're all
Every
just
I don't
Sounds
like
dead,
that.
You're hearing everyone's dead laugh.
I'm just listening to ghosts.
Yeah. Hey,
Phantoms.
you're hearing dead people laugh.
Same thing with like
Dude, album name? Holy shit.
dead people laugh.
Hearing dead people laugh.
That's awesome.
Okay, you're cooking.
Oh.
I'm writing that down.
I hear dead people.
If we were each a Friends character, who would we be? Or like a combination of two Friends characters. Because it's kind of hard to pick just one.
Yeah, let's ask Brady. Brady, you've seen Friends, right?
Fantastic question. Not seen any episodes.
You haven't seen any episodes? Okay, so if we were the guy...
You know the characters at least, right?
I know Ross. I know Joey. I know Pamela Anderson.
Who?
That's not...
She not in that show? Then I don't know any Friends characters. Is Pamela Anderson not?
Who's Pamela Anderson?
Yeah, who are you...
Is it the actor?
I don't know who that is.
There's Courtney Cox, Arquette at the time.
I'm not thinking of Pamela Anderson. I got
You're
Pamela
thinking of-
Anderson and the other girl confused.
The girl who plays Jennifer Aniston?
I think I'm getting Pamela Anderson and Jennifer Aniston confused.
Okay.
I know Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Aniston. Rachel.
Yes.
Okay. I think... Dom,
Yeah.
you gotta calm down. Dom's in heat.
Stop.
Is Rachel Jennifer?
Yeah, the hair on his back is raising.
You're gonna have to fight Brad Pitt because I think they used to be married.
What?
Yeah.
Her and Brad Pitt used to. They're
I can't
divorced.
compete with Brad Pitt. I'm out of the race.
I would almost take Brad Pitt
I'd take Brad Pitt.
over her. Is that weird?
No.
Oh, wait, I thought you meant like in a fight.
No, I mean like.
I'd kick his ass.
You would take Brad Pitt in a fight?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Dude, did you see the ending of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
I did, but Bruce Lee ain't got shit on me.
You put your money where your mouth is.
I'm just kidding. If Brad Pitt, if you ever hear this, I'm sorry.
Brad Pitt, if you hear this, I love you.
I love you. Please,
Please don't get canceled. Please don't get canceled.
What's he getting canceled for?
Because his daughter is changing her last name from Pitt to something else. The second she turns
cares?
18. I know exactly who cares, but
That's not him.
yeah,
Oh, whatever.
people are making a big deal out of it. But
Anyway, quick Friends characters.
Yeah, sorry, okay.
You would be
Dom's pointing at me.
Brady would be. Sorry, I forgot. Brady would be. Penis.
Penis
Parker?
breath. Yeah, probably. Well, here's a quick rundown. So, for those who don't watch Friends or don't know, there are 3 male characters and 3 female characters that are the main characters. There's Ross.
There's no way people don't know.
No, you might.
Yeah, it's,
There's Ross,
if Brady does it.
I'm not super
Rachel, Monica, and Phoebe. If we're going off female characters, Phoebe is was homeless and kind of ditzy. Rachel was rich but becomes a waitress and is kind of
She's like.
comedic relief, and Monica's kind of uptight and tidy and that kind of thing.
If we're going off of. Oh, and sorry. Continue what you were.
No, go ahead.
No, I see where you were going.
If we're going off that, the guys is Joey is a player
He's dumb.
and he's stupid. Chandler is
He's kind of just like
sarcastic and funny and
very sarcastic.
very sarcastic. And then Ross is
The nerd. He's also kind of uptight.
Ross has a divorce with a lesbian in the first episode, so that's kind of, and he's a paleontologist.
So
real. That's so cool.
if we're going off of female characters, because there's 3 of each, so this makes it a little easier.
I think
Brady's Monica.
Remind me who Monica is.
she's the one who's more wound. She's a chef,
Okay.
and she's the most organized of all.
Okay.
I think. Okay, who do you think I'd be, Rachel or Phoebe?
I could see it either way for both of us.
Yeah.
There's characteristics of both of us that make it either way or the other. I think I lean more
I think
towards.
you be Phoebe and I'd be Rachel.
That's what I
if
was-
we're gonna go one way.
That's what I was gonna say.
And I'm okay with that.
Phoebe the bum.
Yeah, Phoebe's
Phoebe,
the
I say
Phoebe
that?
was
Yeah.
homeless, but she's more like a
I got you.
Yeah, she's like a hippie.
I just don't know the names very
And
much.
then Ross, Chandler, Joey.
This one's way harder.
I want to say Joey, Chandler, Ross.
You think you're Joey?
I think I'd be Joey.
Joey Chandler Ross?
I feel like I'm more of a brick than either of you
Sam,
guys.
Sam said he's Joey, I'm Chandler, Dom is Ross.
Yes.
I think that
I can
works.
see that. I can see that.
I think that works.
How did you describe all of them again? How did you
Okay.
describe Joey?
Joey,
I'm just
I'll
so
give you a
unfamiliar.
bit more of a rundown. He's kind of he's very flirtatious. He's an actor. He's dumb as rocks. He
eats a lot.
He eats a lot. He gets into he's super Italian and super stupid.
And he goes on a lot of dates. He's a player.
He goes on a lot of dates, but none of them last very long.
Gotcha,
No.
gotcha.
Very
Very Joey.
out of all of them, very
Very Joey.
Oh, and he drinks a ton of beer the whole way through.
Yes.
Him and Chandler, they're roommates. And then
Chandler.
Chandler is
He's kind of I don't want to say
Sarcastic
the
and
straight
he-
man, but
he works in he does this job that he hates, but he'll never leave it because he doesn't want to
it's like an office job.
That's
he it's technical statistics or something, but he's I got this job 5 years ago, but I don't know how to leave, right? And he's a former smoker, and he's
He's very, as we said, sarcastic.
he's very sarcastic, and I think it's kind of funny that spoiler alert, but actually you haven't seen, I don't want to
I know something that happens to him in real life, not relating to his death.
yeah,
even,
rest
right?
in peace to Matthew Perry.
Yeah, he did die unfortunately recently, but I know something else that happened on set.
What?
Is that the spoiler you're talking about?
Well, I don't know.
Bro got so addicted to drugs after
No, that's not it.
season 4.
Holy shit.
He's when you look at him, you could tell him he doesn't even know
Really?
what he's saying. Yeah, is that
Yeah.
Matthew Perry? Yeah.
God damn.
So him and Joey were roommates, and they're both kind of comedic relief characters, I would say, where
They're all the comedic in a way.
they're all comedic in a way, but I'm just saying a lot of times it'll be Chandler with the punchline kind of a deal, because he'll finish it or whatever. And then Ross goes through a lot of misfortune, unfortunately.
He's a little down on his luck.
He's very smart, and he's very
Grammatical.
he's very book smart. he has a very interesting plot where within the first 3 episodes, not only does his lesbian wife leave him, but she gets with a woman and is pregnant with his baby.
Whoa, crazy.
And then he has a kid with his wife and her lesbian partner, Susan. Well, it's not wife because they couldn't get married at the time.
Oh,
Interesting.
Because it was what, early 90s?
Wow.
History will call them friends.
Oh my God, was gay marriage legalized in what, 2012?
2016.
Like more recent. Yeah, I think it was like
Holy shit.
relatively recent.
It was very even watching like Modern Family, like Cam and Mitch weren't able to get married until later on.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah,
That is so crazy.
weird to think about, right?
Really weird to
Super
think
weird,
about.
actually, now that you bring that up.
But anyways, we're at
Yeah, we're at 51
51
minutes.
minutes.
So,
Sorry, I was talking about Friends for the last like 10 minutes.
no, it was worth it.
It's good. We got little bits everywhere.
Yeah.
I think we can just call that there. Anybody got anything else to say? Any final words? Any last words?
Nah.
Nah,
The
you know,
continued support has been great. I think I can speak for all of us when I say that, just seeing feedback and likes and comments and everything has just been.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for
We
giving
love
us
doing what
something
we're
there.
doing, and it just makes it so much
and
better.
you guys, anyone watching this, commenters are so fun. You guys are hilarious in the comment section.
I love making.
It's the
some
highlight of my
comments.
day.
Particularly on our first cooking video, that comment section is like makes me laugh.
It's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
It's so
It's-
funny.
So, anyways, if you want to keep supporting us, obviously, no obligation, but feel free to, leave a like or a comment
Yeah.
or
Subscribe.
subscribe if you feel.
Yeah.
Hit the bell. Follow our Instagram or our TikTok.
We need to start linking that in the bio. It's in
should
our
link
channel description, but we'll put that in here more
I think that's a
often.
good idea, just to get like that.
Yeah, just in case.
Anywho, we'll leave you guys to it. We hope you enjoyed. Go and take on that day like a bull when it sees red. And,
Yes, like a bull in a china shop.
Yep.
The china shop being
being
life.
the American
Yes.
political system.
Yes.
Because it is election day.
Happy election day.
Happy election
yes.
day, everybody.
Happy election day, everybody.
We hope to see you next week.
See you later, folks.
Later.